Our children are in a precarious time right now. Our world is full of toxins, and the science, the evidence is very, very clear that these toxins impact the developmental potential for our kids. And so what our children's future is looking to do is to share information, to provide solutions and strategies for free to families, to communities, to the world in general, so that we can make some changes that make different outcomes for our children. Hello, my name is Michelle Riddle. I'm an occupational therapist and registered holistic nutritionist. I am also the founder of the Global Alliance for Our Children's Future. Brand Better was brand new for me. So this is a company that I've just launched, and so they were my first step. I have worked with some marketing companies before for other things that I've done, and one of the things that I've been frustrated with is the need for information or the understanding of what I'm trying to express. With some other companies, what I found is that I've had to really, write all the copy myself. I've had to come back in and change the wording, and I had to do a lot of work. I had to provide, all of the pictures, all of the images, a lot of extra work myself. But before Brand Better, for other projects, I did use other designers. And again, I ended up spending a lot of time doing it myself and not doing it that well. So, the designers would come up with things, and then I would get frustrated with what was coming back. And then I'd end up trying to do it myself. And it was really, again, very time consuming and a lot of extra work for me. And I'm not a designer. I'm a therapist. Frustration, I think is the main thing that I don't see my vision coming forward, and finding that it's way more work for me than I feel it's really kind of worth the cost. I would give them a story, and then they would run with it and come back with this image for me that was far better than anything I had even imagined. They really were in tune with what I was looking for, and I didn't have to do a huge amount of work. One of the main transformations is that it's out in the world, and it is a global alliance, and it's engaging with thousands of families as well as professionals. And then we're going to be using this as a platform for fundraising so that we can bring more of these resources forward. Well, I think the biggest thing is just seeing the images come to life. Some of the wording that they were able to create was fantastic. So talking about the fact that we are literally poisoning our children that's a really tricky area, and so you don't come out and say, hey, everybody, guess what? We're poisoning our kids. We got to do something about that, right? So they were able to portray the urgency of what's going on, the science of what's going on, bring forward the evidence of what's going on, but in a really friendly and accessible, hey, we're here together and these are our steps, manageable, bite-sized kind of way. What they did is they did, a series of initial interviews, and they really looked at the flavor of what I was wanting to bring forward. So with that, they were looking at the feelings involved, and so they looked at the dream, the ideal of where I wanted to go with this. And again, they captured it and beyond. I have recommended Brand Better, and it's for professionals who have an online presence, who are wanting to use that as a platform to truly show who they are and what they do.